Hey guys, this is Zach Cummings, UFC welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight. Check out Hungover Hand Right.
This is Hungover Hand Right, and this is the UFC Fight Night. Lemos versus Jandiroba.
Card of the year.
Preview show.
Oh, man.
Card of the year.
Chad, Seth, Dylan, Jonathon, and we're trying to figure out which eye is the bad eye.
Yeah. Just showing the right.
Oh, it is the bad eye.
Holy
It's the right
shit.
eye, dude. Why would they do that?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the bad one.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they might both be bad in her
Honestly,
defense.
When you isolate it like they did, it's not as obvious.
No. It just looks like she's kind of looking a little bit
Over
to
there.
her right.
God, her
you know?
schnoz is kind of crooked too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's probably been broken a few times.
Jesus
That
Christ.
But yeah,
depends.
definitely best card of the year. Definitely over 300.
Like UFC 300 what?
yeah.
That is a cool poster.
303
though.
what?
Yeah, it's a cool poster.
I do like the poster.
299
obviously,
what?
main event, Amanda Lemos, Virna, Jandiroba.
Verna's going to fuck her up.
Low-key banger?
We got a 6-5 main card?
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Probably had to
All
throw
right. Well, you're
an
getting an
extra
extra fight on
I'm
this
pumped
one.
about the duo Choi.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody loves Superboy.
6-fight main card. And we're also going to do a low-key banger on this one. Hyder, Amil, and the Korean Tiger.
It's the Tiger.
Which will be a fun one.
That's going to be a good one, huh?
You guys got anything to say?
I like the Kelleher Cody Gibson fight.
That-
I'm a big Cody Gibson guy.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
He's just good. He was fun on Tough.
He's done put on bangers.
I like Keller.
Yes, he does.
No, his last few fights have not been bangers at
I
all.
like him.
This is like a must-win for both of them, I think.
It is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Random Maverick was supposed to fight Macy Barber.
Do you think one of them gets cut?
Sorry. No.
Kelleher.
Miranda was
Gibson.
supposed to fight Tracy.
Probably.
Yes.
Miranda was supposed to fight Tracy. Obviously, Tracy is fighting at time of
That
recording tonight.
Sucks for Miranda, dude.
And now she gets Deani Barboza, who is, I think, 1-0 in the UFC. So
What a downgrade.
Trey Ogden, Missouri guy.
Never heard of him.
He's fighting the Tajik tank, Malik Radzhabov.
Let me tell you what.
And the better Usman brother is fighting.
The better.
Yeah.
First fight of the night. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Prelims are
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean,
Come on,
I think there's
let's be
been-
honest,
I
guys.
think-
It's okay to have bad cards. This is a fucking pee break card.
I think there's been. Worse.
I think the main card
Yeah.
actually, I actually like
worse.
the main card of this one, but the prelims are pretty rough.
watch them be all just crazy fucking wars
I
and
hope.
finishes. And
Records being broken.
I fucking hope. Eyes being exploded.
All
Who's
right,
Thomas Peterson, by the way, real quick? that
Tommy
Usman's
Petey's?
fighting?
Thomas the Tank.
Oh,
He
wow.
More of a Thomas the Train Engine kind of guy myself.
he was a Contender Series guy.
You ever watch that shit?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Fuck
what
yeah.
that's
That's
what
my middle
Thomas
name,
the
bro.
Tank is talking about, or Thomas the Train.
Tomas.
Yeah,
the train.
That's what he's talking about.
Who?
His nickname.
I thought it was
Thomas
the tank.
Did I say Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said
It's
tank.
Train?
Train.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking great. I'm a big
Yeah.
Thomas Peterson guy now.
Tajik Tank is Radzhabov. yeah.
0-1 UFC.
Thomas the
Tank
Train. Yeah, I
What?
mean, he fought on the Contender Series and then came in and lost the decision his first fight and did not look very good.
And Usman, what's his UFC record? Oh, he fought Waldo in LFA. Thomas did.
Did he?
UFC.
Salsa boy. Usman.
Rolly uppy.
3-1 UFC. Jake Collier, Junior Top. Junior Top is a solid one.
I mean, I feel like those are all decent wins.
Yeah.
I think Muhammad Usman's not bad.
he's kind of old though. huh?
Wasn't Junior? Was that one of
Short
the
notice.
short notice ones? Yeah.
He was supposed to fight Justin, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty gangster.
He
of them
stepped
to
in
do
for
that.
him.
35 already.
35. Is Kamaru's older.
He's older.
Wow. I always thought he was the older
God,
brother.
he's a
Younger.
big,
He's
scary motherfucker.
Way bigger, huh?
Look
They got
at
pretty
him.
good genes over there.
I wonder.
brother,
I wonder if they're half brothers and his dad is like a skyscraper or something.
Yeah.
Is that true?
An actual building.
Dude, he's huge.
They don't know that. Do they know? Hold on. Real note. Do they know their dad? Like, is he in the picture? Real question.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
I
'Cause I know he's been in prison
I
for
feel
most of their
I
life.
think he's been at Kamaru's fights.
I mean,
think.
they honestly don't
Like in the
look
cage
like
after
a
and shit.
That's
crazy-
right, because Kamaru got him out of prison or whatever. Like, he finally got out of prison, and then he came to one of Kamaru's fights.
I
right?
bet they're half siblings because he doesn't look a ton like Kamaru. Right?
I don't think they look a lot alike.
And
no.
Kamaru is much darker. At least from that
and
picture.
smaller.
And
That's a giant mailman, baby.
Milkman. Chocolate milk.
All right, low key banger. Hyder Amil versus Jeong Lee. Hyder the Hurricane Amil, 9-0, 1-0 in the UFC.
Hyder's the dog, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like it. Fighting out of San Francisco, California. I think he's originally from the Philippines, I believe. 34 years old, 5 feet 9 inches
downgrade
tall.
moving to San Francisco.
Yeah.
The
The
Philippines.
the Korean Tiger, Jeong Lee, 11-1. He's 2-0 in the UFC. 28 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall. Chad, you were vocal about wanting this to be the low-key banger, so why don't you go ahead and tell us what's good?
Really picked a low key banger because I mean they're both going to go at each other.
They will.
It's gonna be a
The
good fight.
Tiger's tough as nails. Amil, obviously we've only seen obviously a little bit of the Contender Series and then the one fight he's had, but he's tough. I just think, and I mean my personal opinion, the Korean Tiger is going to be a little too tough. That guy can.
I agree.
He can crack.
I think he wins.
I mean, well, take your fucking face off.
He's going to hand him his first L.
And he's tough as nails too. He can take a punch.
See,
So-
Hyder's tough too, man. And I watched a lot of his regional shit. But he doesn't fight very often, dude.
Yeah.
He's 34. He's only 9-0,
Yeah.
and he fights like basically once a year.
Mhm.
What I like about Amil as just like entertainment value is he basically, at least against Fernie Garcia in his debut, was basically like, we're going to find out who wants this more, and we're going to throw.
Yeah.
And he got dropped, like kind of dropped himself, but it was just, he just got in his face and just was like, I'm going to kick your ass faster than you're going to kick mine.
No, that's why I think that the Korean Tiger is just that guy can crack.
He likes to
and he
counter.
can take a punch.
The Tiger likes to counter.
Really
Yeah.
low, can defend the fuck out of takedowns, which
Mhm.
I don't think will be a factor here, but he's like a phenomenal takedown D.
Yeah.
Because I think he kind of comes from a wrestling background himself, but also the boxing, it rips to the body.
Of the Tiger?
The Tiger
Yeah.
rips to the body.
Yep.
And just like seems to have some like real pop in his hands.
I'm leaning Tiger on this one, but it's going to be a good fight.
Tiger's
I think.
gonna win
I
by-
think it's gonna be a banger. That's why it's picked.
He's
But
going to win by way of Han. That Korean rage and despair.
I'm impressed because he's gotten hit in his fights, and
Yeah.
he just eats them like whatever snacks.
I mean, both is, again, I don't think this is going to be a factor, but I was impressed with both the guys he's fought in the UFC have just been obsessed with trying to take him down the whole time. And he's just
Yeah.
doesn't care, just kind of chills on the fence. No, you're not getting that, and I'm going to hurt you.
And he kind of talks shit too. He kind of like he laughs at you. He's almost like
He's feisty in there.
passive aggressive.
He's like, that's funny.
yeah.
Odds, where are they at here? Minus 185 Lee. They spelled it way different on.
Yeah,
Fight
I
odds.
noticed that too whenever I was looking.
Yeah, it's
Research and shit.
Jeong or some
Yeah.
shit.
Jeong Lee.
Minus 185 Lee, plus 160 Amil. I mean, I could see Amil winning.
I
Like,
could
I
too.
could see it.
Mhm.
I don't know.
It's funny when the undefeated guy is the dog.
Yeah.
He's not going to put Hyder away easily.
And side note, Amil had in his UFC debut, he had Melendez and Shields in his corner.
Who?
Never heard of him.
Two legends.
So what are we? We're all going Lee.
I'm going
Yeah,
to Tiger.
I'm going Tiger.
the Korean Tiger.
I love these fights to where the two records are what they're. One guy's undefeated, one
Yeah,
guy's
I
got
think
one loss.
These guys are both good. Like,
They're very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
but nobody
I
knows.
just wish Hyder got in the game earlier,
That's
dude. Or
disrespectful.
the UFC. He's 34.
I know.
It's like, fuck, man. Like, he's got to go.
Yeah.
That's probably where that like John the tenacity has. He's like, I got to get
But
up.
we
I
see,
just
we
wanna
see
know-
what happens to those guys like Alex Pereira, who's fucking 37.
Yeah.
So just got to go. Like they have that mind frame, that mentality. They fight 4 or 5 times a year,
I
and
just
all of a
wanna
sudden they're
know-
double champ.
I just want to know why he only fought, like, basically once a year.
DC, Randy Couture.
And
Like, he fought twice in 2022, and that's the only year he did that.
I mean, his last one was in 2024. So I mean, he is
Okay.
kind of going now.
I hope he keeps rolling, dude. And I hate picking against him because I'd like to see him win, but
Yeah.
the Tiger's nasty.
628 votes, 82% Lee, 79% decision. We didn't mention this, and you probably know this if you're watching this, but Lee won the 2023 Road to the UFC
Mhm.
featherweight like championship.
I hope we see a decision war. I hope it's just a crazy
I
fight.
think
it
that's what
probably
we're
will
gonna
be.
get. I think that's what we're gonna get.
Because I don't think Amil, he's not going to do what Blake Builder and that other Road to the UFC guy did. He's
No.
not just going to hump his legs and try to take him down the whole time.
No.
He's going to bang.
It's gonna be in his grills, be like, hey, here we go.
And Lee,
Sometimes I love those fucking fights to where it's you don't even want somebody to finish the other guy.
You just want to
You
keep
just
going.
want non-stop action.
and Lee, another thing, last thing I'll say is like he's a really good like athlete, just
Mhm.
straight up athlete, like really fast
Strong as
twitch,
shit, yeah.
quick. Like,
Agreed.
and Amil, I don't think he's quite to that level athletically. Anything else?
No.
Yeah, I need a
Lee
beer.
gets it done. Korean Tiger all the way.
That's a good one.
Korean Tiger all the way.
Hell yeah, brother.
Go for gold.
Let's go Korea.
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 All right. According to Tapology, first fight of the main card. We'll see once we get there. But
God, this order's all fucked up on my shit.
Cody Durden versus Bruno Silva.
Tyler?
Cody Durden, 16-5-1.
I immediately, every time I see Cody Durden, I go to
Tyler?
Fight Club. Yeah.
Tyler?
Fighting out of, or coming off a loss to Tagir Ulanbekov. They both have lost to him, in fact. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, 33 years old, 5 feet 7 inches tall.
Small boys. 5'4", bro.
Bruno Bulldog Silva, 13-5-2. 3 wins in a row in the UFC, but his last 2 were like 2 years apart.
Ugh.
Fighting out of Brazil, well, fighting out of Phoenix from Brazil, 34 years old, 5'4".
That's insane.
66 inch reach.
Tiny.
That is so
Was
short.
DJ 5'3"?
Yeah. Or maybe even, some might even say 5'2". No, he's 5'3".
That is small.
Cejudo's 5'4".
But everyone at flyweight's bigger now.
Beefier.
I mean, everyone was probably bigger than DJ at that time, but I feel like the flyweight division in general is like
Gotten bigger.
everyone's taller.
Yeah.
But Silva,
5'7", even 125. is
Because
pretty-
John
pretty tall.
Dodson was what, 5'4", 5'5", wasn't he?
yeah. I like Silva, just in
I
general.
like Bruno.
This guy, he cracks.
Yeah.
And
Bruno.
he is. I mean, he's been inactive. He had the 2-year break between his last 2, but his last one he comes out 2 years off
Looks good.
and looked really good. And
It's got a hell of a name, too.
You don't believe in that rust.
hell of a name.
Look at his fucking name.
That was real
Bulldog?
name.
Bruno Silva.
Bruno Gustavo Apreciado
Aparecido de
de
Silva.
Silva. Wow. Okay.
What are they doing down there in Brazil?
Yeah,
Like, what are they doing?
Dictionary, pick 4 words. Here we go.
You get 5 names.
Yeah.
Look, JP buys.
Yeah, I saw
Bays.
that.
It's buys.
It's Bays.
It's bye.
Guys.
Bruno,
Bruno.
well-rounded and can crack, like can really hurt you
Yeah.
with the hands.
Guy got hard hands.
Durden's a lot of fun too.
That's what I was gonna say. Is he? I mean,
He's a wrestler, obviously. He has it tattooed on him.
is he crackable?
I think so.
I think he wins.
I mean, he's been knocked out, what, 0 times?
And he's got 6 KOs.
Man, poor Jake Hadley. Everyone's beating that guy.
Flying
huh?
triangle.
But
Awesome.
Johnson.
Cody Durden, he wants to have just a straight up wrestling match.
They
Like,
both beat buys.
let's just fucking have a scramble fest. That's what he wants to do.
There's a knockout right there.
He's good
son.
at it.
Punches.
He's got 3 knockouts.
Probably from
Or
full
6
mount or something.
knockouts.
Probably from turtle.
It said 6 knockouts, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not KO TKO though.
Oh, he had a draw with Chris Gutierrez.
That's good.
Wait, hold on. Who's the one name guy? The one word. Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
Aori Kilang.
Who's that person?
That sounds like 3 names.
He's still around, I think. The
Wow, he's North
Mongolian
Korean? No,
murderer.
Mongolian.
He's only 25-11.
Wow.
He's still in the UFC.
Interesting.
He's
Jay
in no
Barron.
contest against Daniel Marcos.
Why do I feel like we haven't seen him fight ever?
Aori Kilang?
Yeah.
I remember him.
February.
just-
He fought Jeff Molina. I remember that fight.
I don't know.
Remember Jeff
Who's with
Molina?
Masvidal
Yeah,
too?
I remember him, but I'm not. Anyways, fuck it.
I mean, there's a lot of fighters.
I like Durden on this, dude.
Do you?
I think he's gonna grind out another
Yeah.
decision.
Same. I got Durden.
Let's look at the odds.
That All American Wrestling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he really he's a guy that is, you're not going to break him easily. Like he's going to stick around in there and keep trying for
Mhm.
sure.
Unless he gets a little cracked, but I'm not seeing it.
Was
Minus 120 Durden. That surprises me a little bit,
Okay.
actually. Plus 100.
Real quick, wasn't it Chandler who did he say it to Khabib when he was like, "Good old fashioned American Mizzou wrestling beats Sambo any day"?
Yes, that's what
Did
he said.
he say it to Khabib though, or was it
He
Islam?
said it to Islam.
Islam. Okay.
Islam's like, what's Mizzou?
I think he tagged Islam and Khabib in that.
He probably did.
Why would Michael Chandler say that?
I don't know. He's
It
just,
was-
he's annoying everybody.
During,
Isn't he?
he was going after everybody. Poirier,
Shit on
Islam.
everybody. Nate.
yeah, just going after everybody.
It's just not true.
It's just kind of sad.
It's fighter fighter in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, Khabib and
mean
Islam
the
kind of
wrestling?
dominate everybody wrestling.
Yeah.
But they
But
don't
that's also
ever,
not
they
even
don't
s-
ever fight
But
like
he did say sambo. He didn't say wrestling because they're not using sambo necessarily on all these guys to beat them.
they've never really fought like a true fucking like
Yeah,
all
World
American
beater. I know,
fucking tattoo wrestler.
Khabib's not a top 20 champ
Fuck.
ever because he didn't
Yeah.
fight fucking guys that weren't around at
He
that
fought
point.
like 6 times and retired.
It's okay. Ronda Rousey, it's not her fault that everyone sucks as she fights, but if Islam fights guys that don't wrestle, it's his fault.
No, he fought really good guys, obviously, but he just never fought a wrestler.
Islam's fought way better guys than Khabib.
Why are we talking about this
I
again?
don't
Anyway.
know. Fuck Dagestan.
So Durden opened plus 141, and he's down to minus 120. People have hammered him.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. If I were
Yeah,
to bet,
same.
600 votes
Okay.
on the nose.
Yeah. I like
72% Durden, 96% decision.
That's where
I'm
I
picking
fall.
Bruno Silva knockout.
Really?
Chad, put it
Honestly,
down. Chad, put it down.
I'm with John as well.
You're on one of those
Double?
the skinny little
Another
ones.
5.
Yeah.
5 on this. I got dirty.
He's like, I'm not betting anymore. I'm already out $5. He's bet like 3 times since then.
Silva
I got
for
dirty.
me.
You're going Silva? Yeah.
I think Silva knocks him out. Probably, I'm going to say early second round.
I think Silva, 13-5-2, that makes you think, oh, he's not that good, but I think he's actually like really good.
I think
It
both
was
these guys are really
$5,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Is that the only bet we have? No, we have others.
Oh, we have others.
I forgot the other two.
Oh my god.
That
you guys forgot
that
them
we
too.
did earlier?
Yeah.
For
You
tonight?
guys did $10.
Yeah.
Well,
we
we'll-
did $10.
we'll
for
figure
the
that out.
bet.
We'll
We'll
figure
know
out
when it happens.
Yeah.
Anything else on this one?
Nope.
It'll be a fun one.
I like that fight.
Yeah, for flyweights,
Even if Durden gets the wrestling going, it's going to be a crazy scramble fest because that's how he fights.
Mhm.
He's
It's
good
not
at
just
it.
going to be like lay on you
You're right,
wrestling.
right.
The scrambling is fresh.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. Another interesting one.
Choi.
Duho Choi versus Bill Algeo, the Korean Superboy.
Superboy is 33 years old now.
Duho Choi, 14-4-1, coming off a draw against Kyle Nelson. He got a point taken. Probably should have won that fight.
Yeah.
Mm,
Who were the 3 L's he dropped 2 in a row again?
Charles Jourdain, Jeremy Stevens, Cub Swanson. Ever heard of him?
not any of
That
those
Cub
3
fight
guys.
was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
it was.
It was like a one-sided war.
Right.
Like not really like
Kind of like
back
Max,
and forth.
Max Justin.
Yeah. Fighting out of South Korea, obviously. 33 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall. Senor Perfecto. What's that mean, Chad?
Mr. Perfect.
Bill Algeo,
But, he's got 8 losses, though, huh?
18-8, coming off a loss to Kyle Nelson.
And he doesn't like Kansas City.
Doesn't like Kansas City.
Yeah, he
That was
fucking
hilarious.
hates that dump.
That was
huh?
so funny.
I thought about that today. He's like probably an Eagles fan because he's from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
And that was probably after the Chiefs beat the Eagles. In the
I think
Super
we
Bowl.
looked this
Bowl.
up, and it was like fairly close to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't
Mm.
like right on top of either one.
I'm just still trying to figure out why he hates Kansas City. And I just feel like that might be why. But
Yeah.
I think it was just something for him to
I don't
say
think it
to
matters.
Get his name
Just
out
get the
there.
crowd fired up.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
He probably loves it.
Fighting out of King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, 35 years old. Wow. 6 feet tall. This is a tough one for me.
I gotta do Choi, man.
If this was Superboy of old, like past Superboy,
He gets
I think I'm taking Superboy.
he gets dropped and wobbled and
He
hurt
does.
so much now.
But
they all do.
As of recent, though, man, he's kind of just. 3-fight skid right here,
This is tough.
and a draw.
I mean-
I'm not ready to. Yeah, those look who we lost to though. I'm not ready to give up on him yet.
if we're talking Superboy that was on a roll there for a minute, I'm picking him. But I don't know.
I don't want to give up on him
The
yet.
weird thing is, and I think I've mentioned this before on the podcast, but he went almost 2 full years between the Stevens and Jourdain fight. He fought Jourdain in South Korea,
Well, he had a
and
mandatory
lost.
military.
but that was before he even did it.
Oh,
He went almost 2 years between fights and then did it.
Right after the
yeah.
Jordan,
And then,
came back to a fucking draw.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I kind of
There's probably some personal.
I
shit,
mean,
huh?
honestly, he probably, or his coach or manager said, like, hey, you got your ass kicked by Cub Swanson over 5 rounds, really bad, and then you get murdered. This was in St. Louis, I'm pretty sure. In St. Louis by Jeremy Stevens. Yeah.
how do you remember this shit?
and
Weirdo.
you need to take some time off.
Yeah, but goddamn, do your military shit.
Yeah.
Don't come back, get your ass whooped again, and then go.
My
You
big,
know what I mean?
Yeah. My big problem with him is like
Because that shit's 3 years.
like
right?
I think it's 2.
Is it only 2?
Like we've been saying, durability is an issue for him,
Mhm.
but also it's like he's not really like knocking. He's not like dropping people anymore. Like
No.
I don't like. What's he really good at?
I don't know anymore.
We'll see. We're about to find out.
I honestly like. I think he's well rounded, but kind of like not great anywhere.
But he does have 11 KOs.
Yeah.
I mean,
As of late, though, man, it's not been there for him.
well, maybe this will be where he turns his skid around.
I mean, if we're talking about KOs, we should just not talk about Bill Algeo. 'Cause this guy, like, he never throws anything hard.
He's a grinder, though, dude.
He's just like a switch stance, hands down, touch you guy.
He's always there, though.
Yeah, he is.
He's tough.
He's been, I mean, obviously up and down,
Right.
very up and down. And I'm not a big fan of him or his style,
Awkward as shit.
but I'm picking him to win this fight.
I think I am as well.
Pussies.
Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be
Haters.
rooting for Superboy. I would rather see him win, but maybe this is a good bounce back fight for him. But
That's what I'm hoping.
I don't know. I'm going.
Basically,
Perfecto.
if Superboy does lose this, I am going to probably give up on him a little bit.
I don't think I'm gonna go against Superboy.
I like it.
I mean, if Superboy loses this, he might fuck around and get the boot.
He might.
Oh, yeah.
He might.
He might. I think he backs against
Three
the wall.
straight losses, a draw, and a loss.
But the UFC, they do weird shit with just random
They pick
fucking
and choose.
guys.
Yeah,
It's
they,
weird.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, that's a country that's like not super well represented. So
Right.
They make
He might-
business choices.
Right.
Yeah, they.
minus 150 Bill Algeo, open to minus 275,
Damn.
plus 130 Duho Choi.
I don't mind the odds on that.
No,
I think it should be pretty close.
614 votes, 67% Algeo, 85% decision.
I don't think he's knocking Duho Choi out.
No, fuck no.
Nah, he doesn't knock.
He doesn't
anybody
knock
out.
anybody out.
I mean, what?
I
I
got.
don't think
I
he's
got
subbing him
Superboy.
out.
Algeo couldn't knock out a fly.
He literally has 4 knockouts out of 18 wins,
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough.
and that's probably all regional
7
scene guys.
decisions and 7 subs.
I think he's just gonna grind out a decision.
I think he's a forgettable fighter.
Yes, I did not. I'm not. I don't like. The best thing about him is his nickname.
Best thing about him is that he hates Kansas City.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
he
good.
slaps.
that's why I remember him.
All right, here we going. Duho Choi.
Oh yeah,
Algeo.
You're taking Duho.
me and Chad.
Okay, I'm going Algeo.
I'm not betting on this one.
Decision.
I'm
Yeah.
not betting either. I don't know. I can't give up on Superboy.
Yeah, me neither.
I
yeah,
like
he's
him,
still
but
got some fire
I just
in
don't
him.
believe in him at all. Honestly,
He had a lot of hype
But I
coming in,
I
though.
want to believe in him. I don't care about believing in Algeo.
I mean, he had a UFC. So 18 seconds his debut, minute 33, 242.
And
First
then-
round, all of them.
Dangerous.
and then nothing but bad.
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, here's Cub Swanson."
Yeah, here's Cub, and even at the time, Cub was like kind of considered the old grizzled vet.
yeah,
He was an old grizzled
but
vet for
I
a
mean,
long
2016, that was like a pretty good Cub.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he like basically.
He got thrown some pretty good dudes.
And Jeremy
Like,
Stevens at the time, that's when he was sleeping everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't get up.
Yeah, they don't fucking
Yeah,
move.
they don't move.
Anything else there?
No.
Nah.
All right. Well, weird one. I
I
don't know.
like Kurt Holobaugh.
I don't know why this is on the main card.
I like Holobaugh, dude.
Kurt Holobaugh versus Kaynan Kruschewsky, the Brazilian.
Yes.
Creepy smile on
I
the guy.
literally was talking to Carlene about that. I was like, listen to this guy's name and tell me what country you think he's from.
Yeah.
She guessed some, European
Poland
shit.
or
I
something.
said, no, he's Brazilian.
Yeah, it sounds Polish.
Kurt the Hurt Holobaugh. Cool,
Fuck yeah.
cool nickname. 20-8. Coming off, believe it or not, coming off a loss in the UFC. He's had a lot of those against Trey Ogden.
Look at the 3 wins before that, fucker.
UFC,
That tough finale right there.
and then not UFC, not
Tough
UFC.
finale. And it was by a triangle.
Yeah, Hubbard stinks though.
He stinks. He stinks. He says.
Oh, I love it.
Fighting out of
That pee
Louisiana.
drinking crap face.
Fighting out of Louisiana, 37 years old, 5 feet 11 inches tall. Kaynan Bahia Kruschewsky, 15-2, coming off of a pretty ugly loss in his UFC debut. Fighting out of Brazil, 33 years old, 6 feet tall. Kurt Holobaugh is a 1 in, I believe, 5 in the UFC
He is 1-5. That is correct.
across 3 separate stints.
But he's 20-8 overall. Don't sleep on the record, dude.
I like Holobaugh, and he can. I mean, watch the Jason Knight fight on Tough. He can strike.
That is the sickest tough fight ever, I think.
You know what? Well, except for the one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that too. That one was good.
But Kurt Holobaugh has just a massive hole in his game, and he's too old to ever fix it. He cannot stop a takedown.
He can't, but
Elder's about to knock out Flower.
He's slick off of his back, though.
Yeah,
He's good off of his
Trey
back.
Ogden just mauled him on the mat. Took him down took him down one time every round.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Hubbard dropped him and then fell into his guard, like straight into the triangle. If I'm remembering that right.
I don't remember. Chad, you remember?
I don't remember it that way, but I could be wrong. But
I
I, just
thought
don't remember
Hubbard
he got
dropped or took him down. Whatever the case
I thought it was a scramble or something, but it wasn't.
He ended up on his back because of what Hubbard did.
Yeah,
and
I don't
got
think it
fucking
was he
choked
got
out.
dropped. I think it might have been a trip or something, and they scrambled. And then,
Look at his loss, like Tiago Moises,
Yeah,
Shane Burgos.
That's a tough UFC
yeah,
run
they're
right
not
there.
fucking punks.
Especially
just-
at that time.
Yeah. Now, I don't really like this guy either. Kaynan. He's like, we talked about the Korean Tiger being like a good athlete. This guy's like not a good athlete. This guy's slow, but he does like to come forward and put hands on people. The Elvis Brenner one, I don't know if you remember this, but this was like a weird knockout. It was like kind of a short notice thing, but it was like the punch like grazed like the top of his head, and he was like out cold, face plant. It was really weird, but
that's probably like you got knocked out in camp type shit.
He
or
kind
something.
of his like fighting, like his stance. It's like kind of like kickboxing.
yeah,
You know what
he
I mean?
reminds me of Lucas Almeida, who we
Yeah.
talked about a few weeks ago.
He's like kickboxy looking.
Very like not very mobile.
Right.
Not-
And that's what comes when you stand like
Yeah.
that, though.
I don't know. I don't believe in either of these guys, so I'm interested to hear your picks on this.
I'm gonna be biased. I like Kurt. I'm gonna go Kurt.
I think
Hurt.
really I'm going Kurt just because I liked him in Tough and all that, but I'm not invested in either one of them.
I'm not
Just,
either. I'll take Kurt.
Minus 145 Kaynan. Plus 125 Kurt.
I don't mind.
Kurt's dirty on his off his back too. So,
He
I
is,
mean,
man. I don't mind Kurt being the dog there if you're a betting guy.
Yeah. Open plus 190
If you're a
Kaynan.
gambling addict.
Damn.
definitely a bigger Kurt fan than I was a Cody Gibson fan.
Me too, honestly.
Wait, what?
What? I
think-
like Kurt more than Cody.
Really?
I thought you liked Cody the best.
Slight.
The way
Yeah,
you-
I
Slight.
thought you were like a big Cody dick rider.
Slight.
Tapology.
Kaynan also has 9 submission wins overall.
Yeah, I didn't. Did you watch his regional? Because I didn't.
A
Really,
little bit.
I didn't watch much of it. He kind of looks like he just wants to kind of slowly plod forward and throw hooks.
This fight's gonna take place on the feet.
I think Kurt's definitely, I think, the more technically sound striker.
Yeah.
Even though Kaynan is a striker, I
With
think
his hands.
Kurt's like, but he's also got more like cutting angles, more
Yeah.
like traditional boxing, like tricky stuff. Kanan's not really tricky.
His head doesn't. He moves his head really good.
Yeah. Did I already say this?
No.
601 picks on Tapology, 73%. Kruschewsky, 55% knockout. I'm gonna take Kurt too.
I don't see Kurt by knockout
I'm taking
or
Kurt.
getting knocked out.
Yeah.
We're all going Kurt to hurt.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Kurt the hurt knockout.
Really? I like that. I like
All
that.
right.
I like it too.
Kanan got slept by a punch that like looked like it didn't even hit him.
Some of
last
those
time.
are like the Connor Dustin one fight,
Some of those
It looked a lot like that. It was like
or
up here, like
Cowboy and Melvin Gillard head kick.
yeah.
It just glanced off his head.
Just shut something off.
So we're all going dog,
Their
right,
brain.
huh?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Kurt it is.
That's crazy. I thought I was going to be on an island on this one.
I just don't
No,
really like
you're on
Kanan that much.
Island on the Gibson fight.
Cody's a minus 225 favorite.
Fuck him.
Look at
See, I like Kelleher, but he's
like
not
Kelleher.
very good.
No, he's not.
I'm just not impressed by Gibson.
Me neither.
I didn't like him on Tough.
he was
I didn't
good
like
as
him.
fuck on Tough.
I didn't like him.
All
What about his
whatever.
face?
I'll go
But you
fuck
like
him.
Hubbard though, right?
Hubbard? No, I wouldn't like
Oh,
that.
I thought you liked Hubbard.
Chad doesn't like anyone.
I'd say there's no way you like
I like
Hubbard
Holobaugh.
and not Gibson.
Oh yeah.
He likes Izzy and Connor.
Anything else here?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is. There's a lot wrong with that.
I don't think so.
That's the two worst fighters to be fans of ever.
Really?
Oh, that's a stretch.
At
Big
least
stretch.
the Connor part. And Izzy's like, wah.
Izzy's trying his little slut.
I knocked him out once. Wah. I beat that guy a long time ago. Now no one cares about me.
Did you know he didn't even actually say that? Somebody misquoted him.
All the shit he's been posting though?
the
It's
whole,
like
the
him
whole
knocking out fucking Pereira.
Yeah, but he didn't say that though.
He didn't have to. I filled in the blanks for him.
He
fair.
talked shit to Pereira's kid.
Yeah,
And he said,
both
wah.
of them.
All right. Mean Machine, Steve Garcia versus
Yeah.
Seung Woo Choi.
I like the mean machine.
Steve
Mean
Garcia,
machine.
15 and
Mean
5.
machine.
Coming off of 3 wins in a row where he was like, I'm pretty sure a dog by a lot in all of them.
Uh-huh. Fucked Chase the Dream Hooper up.
Yeah. Fighting out of Albuquerque, 32 years old, 6 feet tall. Sting, Seung Woo Choi, 11 and 6, coming off a win over Jarno
He needs
Aarons.
to come out in the face paint for a weigh-in. That Sting's face
That'd be
paint.
cool.
That
would
would
be
be
rad.
sick.
That would be rad as shit.
Holding a baseball bat.
a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Fighting out of God.
No. You're, this is more important.
Fighting out of South Korea, 31 years old, 6 feet tall.
Or he could walk out with Sting playing for him.
His walkout, he's in the rafters and they lower him down on fucking cable or something.
What, you mean Sting the musician?
That guy
Roxanne!
I was talking to that.
I'm
So Sting is going to get stung.
Sting can sting.
Sting can sting,
But he's going to
but
get stung.
he's going to get stung.
He's gonna-
Garcia doesn't fuck around, dude.
This Garcia's another guy that, like I mentioned earlier, he wants to have like a who wants it more contest.
Yeah.
I think Sting will quickly find out that it's not going to be him.
And again, I mentioned this earlier with somebody else too. His last 3 opponents have been obsessed with trying to take him down, and then all of a sudden they can't, and he brutalizes their
And
face.
they're like, oops.
Melky Costa,
Finished him.
who like is pretty solid. I think he's the guy with all the weird vitiligo shit.
Yeah.
He had his back and everything, and then Steve Garcia second round was like, "Hey, I'm about to just smash your whole face." And
Yeah.
and he was literally Costa was wrestling Chris Tione after the stoppage.
Oh, yeah.
He was trying to take
He's like,
Chris
"Hey,
Tione
whoa."
down.
Yeah, he's just good at his record. He got 12 knockouts, I believe. 12.
12 out of 15 wins, knockout.
He's got good crisp hands.
Bellator 4-2.
He
in
cracks.
UFC.
He kind of reminds me of like Tony Ferguson,
He's got that dog.
like the good Tony
He's a
Ferguson.
little whore, huh? He just hops around, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I like it though.
What was his Bellator record? 5 and what?
5 and 2.
2.
5 and 2. 1 and 0. 1 and 0.
I mean, he's really turned a corner because like Mahashate is good, but you know you get knocked out by Mahashate and you
Yeah,
lose to
that's-
Violent Bob Ross earlier in your UFC
That,
run.
I did notice that. I was like, oof, that's tough.
But
Now hold on.
Bob Ross could
But
sleep.
hold on.
At the time,
Remind me. Did he get like sexual allegations against him?
I think it was like
I thought it was domestic.
domestic violence. Yeah,
Okay, there wasn't more to it then.
No, I
than
think he
that?
there was a
He just
girlfriend
beat up his
issue.
wife
Yeah.
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Some NFL type shit.
I thought there was darker shit involved.
I
With
mean,
that guy
there
for-
might have
to
been,
be
I don't
honest with
know.
you.
I that's what I
I thought it
remember.
went further than that.
It's possible. He's never been back to the UFC since.
Yeah, he's out.
And he's still fighting like elsewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Is he?
I think like LFA and shit. Like
I got Garcia round 1 knockout. They're gonna get after it in a hurry.
Sting is just so up and down,
Right.
like, and mostly down. I
Yeah.
mean,
Sting can sting though.
he hits hard, but like he's like not good defensively. Like he
Right.
gets hit a lot.
He mixes in the kicks though too.
Yeah,
I noticed.
I like him.
He's
but
not
yeah,
just
gonna
like
lose.
a heavy-handed guy. Like he'll throw some kicks in there.
he just kind of. I feel like he has like a very specific thing that he like works on in camp, and there's not really like any adjustments involved. It's like I'm gonna bounce in with like a big right hand,
Right.
and that's pretty much it. And these guys figure that out, and he can't really like adjust.
I'm taking Stevie.
I think Steve is just way meaner, and
This is gonna be a fun one though.
it is, yeah.
And I would be surprised, but Sting can if he
Sting.
stings him.
Yeah.
Christ.
If Sting fucking stings, he can do it.
If he doesn't get
And
stung, he's gonna sting.
Sting ding-a-lings.
Steve's been stung.
Yeah.
I think like fucking that Chinese guy,
I wouldn't
Shai
be
Yulan, he dropped
surprised
him.
If Steve gets stung by Sting, but doesn't get finished,
Right.
and then Sting more.
Right. I think
Sting more.
I think Steve could get dropped and then come back.
Stung, not dropped.
Stung.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
If Garcia gets stung,
He's
it's
gonna,
not.
He's gonna sting back.
He's gonna sting back.
Minus,
so stupid.
minus,
Sting
minus
back.
140 Mean Machine plus 120 Sting. That's
on,
I mean,
God.
that's about right, or maybe like not wide enough. I don't know.
man. I kind of want to keep this whole thing going here.
4 days notice, and he beat the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah, Darius Flowers isn't that good though.
Well, it was 4 days for both though.
Yeah.
613 votes,
Damn.
87% not Sting, 86% Sting getting stinged.
Stung.
Stung.
Yeah.
Sting the Stung Stunner.
I mean, is he gonna finish him though?
Garcia?
Yeah,
I
is he
think
gonna knock him out?
I think so.
He's got
Maybe not
hands.
like a clean, knockout,
Yeah.
but a sting
He
to
just-
where he
Stunner of a
Sting and-
stinger.
he
Is there-
gets stung to his back and gets stung some more.
We need to think of like a club and sub type saying for Sting and something. We'll think on that. Sting and
Ping and Sting.
Sting and sub.
Sting and
No,
ping.
that's gotta be like an ing, you know.
Ping. It's ping.
Ping.
Stung. Sting.
So are we all taking Mean Machine?
That's where I'm at.
That's where I'm at.
Really, I kind of want Sting now, honestly.
All right. Anything else there?
No, sir.
Hurry
Co-main,
up and watch fights.
co-main event. Brad Tavares
Yeah.
versus Jun Park.
Fuck, I like both these
I-
guys.
I
I
was
hate when
gonna
they do
say.
this.
I do like the Iron Turtle, dude.
Fuck.
Brad Tavares 20-9 coming off of a loss to Gregory Rodriguez. RoboCop has beat both of them actually. Fighting out of Vegas, 36 years old, 6'1". The Iron Turtle, Jun Park, 17-6.
Do I want to take Sting and choose all the Koreans on this card?
Coming off of a kind of controversial loss to
With some
Muniz.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting out of South Korea, 33 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall.
Korean top team.
Yeah. The turtle is awesome.
Dude, he fucking
If you don't
is.
like the fucking Iron Turtle, then fuck you.
Yeah,
he's right.
I'm fighting you on site.
He's right.
Yeah.
But same with Brad Tavares as well, which means we're all fighting John right now.
Iron Turtle.
I like Tavares.
Do you though?
Yeah. Probably not as much as you, because you like these old guys and you just stick with it forever.
Yeah.
Just like one of those guys that doesn't know how to put his dog down. Like, just,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
lets him
He's
suffer
suffering.
for so long.
Oh, he's fine.
your dog hasn't like taken a breath in 5 years. And
Yeah.
you're like, nah, he's fine.
Can't shit right. It's pissing the house.
And give it CPR every night.
So,
I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this because I'm completely torn on
I mean,
this
do you guys have thoughts?
I mean, this is a tough one, man. But I definitely got the turtle.
The turtle is so fucking tough, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Turtles are tough.
I mean, Brad is too.
Turtles be tough. And
The thing is like, I feel like Tavares, like, he can still hurt people.
He can bang, dude.
But
he
what
could
he
run
has
over
a-
the turtle with his truck.
Right.
Smash him.
Yeah, yeah.
What he has a problem with is when guys like bully him, like RoboCop did. RoboCop said, "I'm gonna get in your face, push you against the fence, and I'm gonna try to hurt you."
But the
Turtle's
turtle,
not going to do that.
He's not much of a bully. Like
No.
He could, though.
he could.
He could.
Turtle's just more like a you hit me and start to get tired, and then I'm gonna
If
take
Brad
over.
doesn't have that forward pressure coming at him, though, that's going to be dangerous
yeah.
for the turtle.
I know, and that's what's weird about this one
Oh, the
stylistically,
turds.
because I feel like Brad's not gonna get tired,
No.
and Turtle's probably not gonna do enough to make him tired.
You can't.
But turtles
kill-
don't get tired
you
either.
Can't
No,
kill
he
the
won't get
turtle.
tired either, but
You can't kill the turtle, though. Dude.
Like,
Brad be losing lately, man.
Brad against RoboCop, Brad was doing pretty well, but then RoboCop just decided like, okay, I'm done like with this at range shit, and I'm gonna just get after him.
is the turtle going to do that, though?
That's probably not.
Brad's just a G, and he's a vet. Since what, 2010 he's been fighting in the UFC?
Oh, at least, yeah.
That's great. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's almost 15 years.
Fought on
Well,
tough.
wasn't it the
January
Weidman
of
fight
2010.
was
He's
controversial?
He's been in the UFC longer than
The what?
Poirier
the Weidman
has.
fight?
Do what? Who?
Didn't he fuck up Weidman's legs or some
Yeah,
shit?
Yeah.
I mean, but it wasn't. I don't think it was
What-
controversial.
Not controversial. I couldn't
Fuck
remember.
Chris Weidman.
I mean, Weidman couldn't hardly walk.
Weidman couldn't
and it
do-
was not even his bad leg.
Right.
It was the other leg.
No, Weidman couldn't really do shit that fight.
And Weidman was just like mad that his legs weren't working.
Yeah.
He was like pissed off. Like,
So
God
then
damn
he was
it,
like, "Here you go,
fucking legs
Here's
aren't
some of
working."
these."
Yeah. That's what the controversy was. Weidman
Poked in the
poked
eye
his
5
shitter
times.
eyes out.
That was
Different
Bruno
fight.
Silva.
Different
Yeah, it was
That's
after,
what it was.
after that.
Idiots.
Still, fuck off.
I mean,
Weidman.
well, speaking of Bruno Silva, he slept Brad Tavares pretty bad.
I like that Bruno Silva.
No,
I like him.
he's terrible.
Look at the guys he's fought.
He lost to Shara.
Look at the guy. Did he though?
Technically,
No.
he's horrible.
He's fought everyone ever.
Tracy's eyelash.
Brandon Allen, Brad Tavares, Mearshart, Alex Pereira,
Wow,
Andrew
he
Sanchez.
beat Jordan Wright. Holy shit!
Fuck you guys. Keep going.
I don't like
beat
this. Bruno.
Wellington Turman.
Okay, now we're kind of okay.
I mean, I actually think. I mean, Shlemenko's 57 and 10.
Yeah.
So
And he fucking won.
He beat an Ev.
57
Kovalev.
and 10.
so
And
who?
he lost.
So who are we picking?
I got Brad
Turtle.
Tavares.
Iron Turtle.
Unfortunately, I hate that I'm
Total.
picking against the Turtle. I absolutely hate it.
Total.
I hope this ends in a draw somehow.
Minus
I
one.
think Brad's going out the wayside. He's about to hit retirement soon.
Minus 183 Turtle. Plus 158 Tavares.
I think he should be
I like
closer
it.
than that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm going with
Someone
Turtle.
bet me on it. I got Brad.
I got Turtle.
I'll give you $5.
5. Chad, put it down. I got Brad.
I think it's going to decision,
I think it is too.
and I think it's going to be.
Turtle.
It could be like a split, honestly.
I think it's going to be close.
Be
But
a winner though.
I like you were saying, I don't know if Park is going to be the guy to bully Tavares into doing what he doesn't want to do.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's going to have to worry about getting pressured up against the fence. I think it's going to stay at range for the most part.
Yeah. Brad likes to. He likes the low kick. He likes to throw straight punches, and you got to like make him not be able to do that.
Right.
And I don't know if Park's kind of like a. You beat me up for a while, and then you're gonna start getting tired, and then I'm gonna beat you
I'm
up.
coming
See,
fucking
but
back
Park,
with a vengeance.
he needs to he needs to quit with that shit because that's just going to lead to more decision losses in his career when he doesn't need to fight like that.
And eventually, that durability is gonna stop.
It's gonna go.
Who was it that had him deep in some kind of a choke, and he was just like,
Duraev.
I'm going to get out of this real
He's
quick.
like, hold on.
It's Duraev, or was it? I think it was Duraev, right?
I can't remember. It was a recent one.
I think it was this one.
Yeah, and then he came and choked him out.
Yeah.
That's the
That
one.
was a sick fucking fight.
was.
Yeah.
Tapology
We watched that here.
votes 664 votes, 85%. Park.
I hate
Yeah.
That's wide.
That's too wide. I
Yeah,
hate that I'm
Daddy.
picking against Iron Turtle, but
You hate that you're gonna give me $10 today.
I'm gonna take.
we did that for another 5.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the turtle. But if you're looking at betting this fight, all the values on Tavares.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Tavares plus 158.
That's
Tavares by decision. Whatever.
Yeah.
Any of those.
All doable. All that could happen.
I like that.
Anything else there?
I'm excited for that fight.
No, go
So-
Iron
So
Turtle.
3 of us are going turtle, and 1 of us Tavares.
Yep.
I'm on an
And
island.
you could definitely guess who that would be.
I'm on an island.
All right.
It is crazy that Tavares has been fighting for the UFC longer than Dustin Poirier. That's how long he's been in that bitch.
I'm loyal to a fault.
I get it. I almost picked Brad just because he's such an OG, triple OG.
He really is.
The turtle's awesome too, though.
Turtle's great.
picked the
I love the
turtle. I got the
turtle.
turds.
The turds.
The turts.
All right, main event. It's a huge one.
Absolute motherfucking certified banger.
If Virna's winning.
Amanda
he's gonna win.
Lemos versus Virna Jandiroba. Amandina.
Amandina.
Virna
Amanda Lemos.
via sheer terror.
14-3-1. Coming off a win over Mackenzie Dern. Just brutalized her lead leg. She had an extra leg in that one.
She was thinking about custody battles and shit.
Fighting out of Brazil. 37 years old.
These gals are getting up there.
5 feet 4 inches tall.
Some old bitch.
Can I ask how in the fuck this is the main event?
They're ranked high.
I'm aware,
They
but
have to
still.
put women up there every now and then. They have to
Yeah.
throw them a little bone.
Anyways.
Virna, Chad, help me out.
Kaka.
Kakara.
Karkara.
Jandiroba.
Karkara.
20-3.
Dude, she's.
She's so good.
I hate that she's as good as she
She's
is.
won.
She's been just
She's
fucking
won
people up.
3 in a row against people you never heard of: Lupe Godinez, Marina Rodriguez, and Angela Hill.
Well, Angela Hill sucks, but the other two are great.
Fighting out of Brazil, 36 years old, 5 feet 3 inches tall.
She's gonna wreck her, bro.
They are almost exactly a year apart. They are a week and a half apart.
Yeah, but Virna's
A
like
year
and a year.
20 years ahead of her in skills.
See, here's the thing. Lemos, I like her.
She's nasty.
She has pop, and she is pretty brutal on the feet.
I just don't think Verna's going to give a shit.
But Virna
doesn't feel pain.
and she makes everything boring.
But she beats your ass though while she's doing it.
Right, but then she like pulls guard or like takes your back but like the perfect example is Loopy. Right before she fought Virna, fought Tabitha Ricci and just beat her up on the feet, like pieced her up on the feet. Next fight, she fights Virna.
Virna don't play that shit.
And Loopy all of a sudden just can't
Do shit.
strike. Like she's just getting
It's the fear.
guard pulled on her, and
yeah.
It's the tractor beam sucking you in.
tractor beam.
Suck me right in.
I think Virna
We missed a few pauses with that.
I know.
a few, like 100.
No.
No. I'm saying we haven't quoted that in a while.
Yeah, and like 100.
No.
It's been 100?
It's been a long time since you
Probably
got
been
We're
about-
back.
about
We're back,
three.
though.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
All right, we're back. I mean, Virna's. I mean, this is a good run right here.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Angela Hill. I mean, I know we all hate her guts, but like,
No, I
She
think you
doesn't
secretly
suck.
like her. She does suck. Listen, she's bad.
I mean, she won her last fight.
She's not good though, huh?
I mean,
Virna?
Angela.
Oh.
Marina Rodriguez, it's a good win. Loopy, good win. To be fair, Marina's not a grappler. She can't grapple. Loopy, I guess, comes from a wrestling background, but probably more of a striker at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want Lemos to win this. What do you guys think?
I don't care about either of them enough to want one to win. I just think Virna's gonna win.
I think Virna's going to win
Yeah.
by decision.
I think Crazy Eyes gets.
I think
Also-
she can finish her, dude.
Real quick, the trajectory of Virna and Mackenzie Dern's careers. Mackenzie Dern beat Virna.
Yeah. We watched it at my house
Yep.
in the old studio.
And Virna's doing much better as of recent than Mackenzie Dern.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Isn't
Mackenzie
that weird?
forgot
Yeah,
how
yeah,
to
yeah.
strike.
Isn't that
apparently.
weird?
And Mackenzie had
What- I
just
mean-
all the backing.
It was like pretty controversial, that one though.
I thought Crazy Eyes won.
Yeah.
We were all real bummed though because we were going for turn hard on back then, dude.
Amanda Lemos is 8-3 in the UFC, and one of her losses was against Wiley.
I'm not sleeping on her, but
and a good Jessica and Josh.
Yeah, and that's the only time she's been submitted was Jessica Andrade, and it was standing. It was a standing
Yeah,
arm triangle.
And it's
in the
guy
first
versus girl
round.
too.
in the first round.
It was, but it was. I mean, it's not like she was getting mauled for 3 rounds on the mat. Like she can grapple too, defensively at least. But
But there was no sweat or slipperiness in that sub. She locked it in.
that's what I'm
quick.
saying. Like, I'm picking Virna, but I'm not just picking her just because I think Lemos is like not good at grappling. Like Lemos can grapple,
Right.
I think
but we got
Lemos is
5
good.
rounds of Virna grappling.
Right.
That's trouble. I would have a heart attack.
So you're all going Virna?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's Virna.
Crazy Eyes gets it done. I think.
Minus 140 Virna, plus 120 Amanda Lemos.
French fries and Oreos or whatever the fuck. Gummy bears.
Anchovies.
Anchovies.
Oreos and anchovies.
Wow.
Stupid.
643 votes, 63% Lemos.
All right.
What were the odds again?
She a homegirl can crack.
Plus 120
Crazy,
for
bro.
Lemos.
Okay.
Wait, so how is the dog getting way more on Tapology? That
That's-
never
Well, see,
happens.
it does every once in a while,
yeah,
but
it's just rare.
this is a weird one for that to happen, I
I don't
think.
know about this. Dude, I just think people want Virna to lose.
Yeah.
I mean,
We did.
she's
Not
a hard-
necessarily the most exciting person.
no,
No,
or,
absolutely
or the
not.
most
But
like
she
marketable.
Just
Yeah.
wins.
Virna's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Eyes gets it
Virna,
done.
I mean, is she finishing her or is it a decision?
I can
gonna
see
be
her. I
odd.
can see her finish, but it's probably gonna be a decision.
I
If
think
it's a
it's-
finish, it's going to be late, 4th, 5th round
Yeah.
sub of some sort.
You don't think she can crack her and just catch her off?
Not
Yeah.
Virna.
No,
No.
she ain't cracking her.
You don't think
I
so?
Think.
You
I
think
mean-
you're her.
Here's the thing. No, she's probably not going to knock her out, but she actually is like pretty technically sound, at least as far as like not getting cracked on the feet.
And maybe
She-
Lemos kind of sleeps on the hands, worrying about the grappling so much. I mean,
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Something in me says that she drops early.
I hope you're right. That'd be hilarious.
I really
Virna
do.
just, dude,
But
she's,
Lemos cracks.
she is like, Virna's just like the least explosive person on the planet.
Yeah,
Like she really like,
on the whole planet.
she's
Lemos?
got like a nice jab.
No, Virna.
Oh,
She's got like a nice jab. Like she was pumping the jab.
she knows
against
how to
Loopy,
use her jab.
but it's not like hard.
Right. Well, they're not really supposed to be, generally.
It's just in your suck hole.
Yeah.
Get you thinking about
Breathe
it.
this in a little bit.
All right, all going Virna.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Once again,
Virna.
yes.
I like the odds. I mean, minus what I say, 140.
Virna?
That's very bettable in my opinion.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Nice little tiny card.
Let's watch fights.
Tiny card. What?
And Petrovsky is threatening a Kimura potentially.
All right, buy or sell. If Virna wins this fight,
Sell.
she will fight for a UFC belt. Not necessarily next, but at some point.
Yes.
Because if she loses,
That's hard to say at some point though. Like not next, but maybe the one after that.
yeah. Because here's the reason I made it, if she wins is because if she loses, she's like
No,
36
no.
years old.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
she's not
yeah,
fighting for it.
She's been on track for a title.
Yeah.
She's just going very, very slow route. Like
But also, I
long
don't
route.
think that the UFC's given her any fucking
That's the
Bones.
thing. Will they even?
try to.
She could win 5, 6, and will they give that to her? Like, will they give her
Eventually,
They
they,
can bowl-
have to
they-
give it
they-
to her.
they can
If she
bowl-
keeps winning, they're going
At
to
some
have
point,
to.
she'll be undeniable.
Yeah.
You have to.
with Bilal, you know,
Fuck
Leon Edwards
Bilal, though.
Leon Edwards for 20 years, and now he doesn't fight anymore.
So what? We're going buy or sell, Chad.
Bye.
She will fight for the belt.
She will.
Where are we at here? She's
Yeah, let me see this.
where the fuck's
She's at
Virna?
5.
5 right here.
5.
She's got Jessica Andrade ahead of her.
Lemos is 3. That's if she wins, they basically are going to switch
Boom.
spots.
So they're gonna,
3.
yeah, at least.
Tatiana doesn't fight.
But she would own all of these bitches.
Yeah.
I'm going by,
I'm going by.
All buying.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm actually going.
I'm
by.
gonna sell. I'm gonna sell.
Really.
Okay.
I just don't. The UFC.
You don't think UFC is going to give it to her?
Yeah.
I think
can see it.
what's what Seth was saying is they don't throw her a lot of bones. You know,
No. She's
can see it.
again. She's
Could be
the least
marketability.
marketable
Yeah.
person
I
ever.
think it's a money thing.
All right. So we talked about Korean Superboy. He had 2 years off between fights. Didn't do his military service. Then
Fought once and lost.
fought. Then did his military service.
What just happened?
And his last fight.
What the fuck just happened?
End of the round.
Okay.
His last fight was February of 2023. So over a year. Buy or sell. Will Korean Superboy fight within 1 year of tonight
I'm
or
if he
next weekend?
if he
Sell.
wins, I will say bye.
Well, you got it. It's buy or sell.
I'll sell.
He won't fight within 1 year.
No.
It all depends on me whether it's a win or a loss for him.
Well,
I'm gonna say bye.
fight within 1 year.
I think he will. I think I'm gonna stick with bye.
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably come to the realization he's like, hey, I need to stop fucking around. We need to get this shit going.
I'm gonna buy it too. I think he fights within a year.
But if he
But
loses,
if he loses, I don't think
that's
so.
tough.
I don't
That's
think
tough.
he does.
Yeah, but I mean, if he loses, it's not gonna probably be like him taking a lot of damage because Bill Algeo doesn't
Yeah, but dude,
damage.
that would be 3 losses, a draw, and then another loss.
Yeah,
That is very bootable.
And if he does, I mean, I guess this could still be right if he fights again
And
under a year.
you just, I
and it's
just
not with
basing it,
UFC.
also basing it off of just history. I mean, I know minus the military bullshit, he
Yeah.
just doesn't fight often.
but you're going to buy.
Sell.
You're selling.
Wait, didn't I? I went opposed to all of you. You guys said sell.
I'm
we
saying
I bought.
fight within 1 year, and we
Yeah,
all
sell.
bought it. You're selling it.
Sell.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
All right. So obviously, this card we have, I think, 4 South Koreans, right?
Mhm. At least.
Yeah, 4. So the UFC, they said, hey, we're getting out of the Apex. We're going elsewhere. Buy or sell within 1 year of today, there will be a card in South Korea. UFC card.
Seoul, I would love that.
Because they've done them before.
Yes, they have. But here's the thing, though. They're trying to cover new ground, like Africa and shit like that.
Mhm.
So if they're going to do that, they're going to put it in a place like Seoul. So
I
I'm going to
feel
say
like-
sell.
I feel like if they,
And that's a long ways away.
I feel
That's
like
a lot
if-
of money.
I feel like if they are going to go to a different country like that, like an African card or wherever the hell they end up, they may kind of get their feet wet in the going to a different country first,
That's what
like by going to Korea before that.
Oh, well, see,
You know
but,
what I
but
mean?
if they do that, I think they'll just go back to like Singapore or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they used to go to Singapore all the fucking time.
What do you think, Chad? Buy or sell?
South Korea.
Because they have.
When's the last time they done it though?
It's been a minute.
I mean, it was Frankie and Zombie, I think, was the last time. It was when Duho Choi fought Jordan, which was probably, when was that? Like 20.
Dude, I want to go to Seoul so
19 or
bad.
something, maybe.
I want to go to that city so bad.
And you said within the next year?
Within a year.
I'm gonna go sell.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
selling
probably
that.
sell it as well.
Sell it.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good question though. I
But-
like that.
I'm gonna sell it, but there's obviously 4 South Koreans on this card, but there's also more. There's the big, tall middleweight.
Yeah. What's his fucking
I
name?
can't remember his name
The
now,
biggest Korean ever made.
But-
they got a few Korean guys.
Here's another example of why I think it would be a sell is because they wouldn't even put Izzy versus Drickus in Africa. It's in fucking Australia.
Yeah,
So why would they do that for any of these Korean fighters who are not even close to being on the
There's
level?
really not a top-notch Korean guy
Yeah,
right now.
there's not a big enough
No.
draw of Korean guys for them to be like, okay, we'll do it in Seoul.
You'd have to headline
They
it with
haven't even
some
they
random
haven't
title.
even they haven't even let Connor fight in Ireland, for Christ's sakes.
they have. He fought Brandao in Ireland, didn't he?
Fought Brandao. It was Brandao.
That shit was like
But that was
His
yeah,
first
a long
fucking
time
fight?
ago. Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor came out and sang for him.
That wasn't that fight.
No, that wasn't.
I thought that was.
That was
No.
Eddie, wasn't
this
it?
was
That was in-
pre-Connor being a champion.
That was in
anyway.
Vegas. That was,
yeah,
that was
you're
in
right.
Vegas.
No, that was.
Wasn't Eddie, but was it Eddie? Eddie Alvarez?
Might have been.
No, it wasn't
No,
Eddie when
it was Aldo. It was Aldo.
Was it?
Yes.
don't-
It was when he knocked out Aldo.
I kind of feel like that's not right either,
I
but
don't think it is.
either way. We're all selling the South
Yeah,
Korea,
so-
not North Korea, South Korea.
They're not.
If
I,
there
I would
was-
love them to go back to Seoul.
If
but
there
I
was a
don't-
marketable like star to like actually headline a card, then maybe. But
I think Jeong Lee is like the closest thing, but it's
Probably,
going to be
yeah.
a while before he's like a star.
But even, dude, I hate to say it, but even the Asian fighters in general, they usually get shit on when it comes to being built into a star from America.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like really, it's like seems to be extra tough for those guys to hit a level, and it's usually because of a language barrier or some shit like that.
All right, last buy or sell. We kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. There's 12 fighters on this card that if they lose, they will be on a multiple fight skid. 2 or more fight skid. It's Muhammad Usman, Thomas the Train Peterson, Lucy Pudilova, Brian Kelleher, Cody Gibson, Cody Durden, Duho Choi, Bill Algeo, Kurt Holobaugh, Kruschewsky, Brad Tavares, and Junyoung Park. All of them, if they lose, will be on 2 or more fight
more
skids.
than one fight, or it's
All of
two or more.
Two fight skid or more.
After if
But
they were
every
to
one
lose.
of
If
them
they
have
lose.
to for us to say bye.
No. The question is will at least 4 out of those 12
At least 4. Yes.
get cut
Get cut.
after this card?
Cut.
I'm gonna sell that.
I'm selling it. That's a lot.
Some of them are fighting each other.
So
like
Kelleher and Gibson, one of those guys probably getting cut.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Yeah. Let's start from the bottom. Both of these guys would be on 2 fight
I don't
skids.
think either of them are because Muhammad, his brother is Kamaru, and
his
that
UFC record is also not bad.
Peterson, this is only his second fight in the UFC.
Yeah. Pudilova would be on like a 3 fight skid or maybe 4.
She could get cut.
Potentially.
She could get cut.
I'll put up 2 for that just in
Both
case.
of these 2 would be on I think 3 now.
That's the one.
Kelleher and Gibson.
One of those will get cut. That was one of my original ones.
and I think it would be Kelleher that gets cut.
Durden would be on 2 fight skid, I believe.
He's not getting cut.
No.
Both of them would be on 2 fights.
Duho Choi is the only other one.
Potential.
Technically, like I guess a 1 fight skid because the last fight was a draw.
Right.
But he lost 3 in a row before that.
That draw
It's
might have him hold on a little longer.
Yeah.
I'm not counting Superboy yet.
okay.
Kruschewsky, Holobaugh, both be on 2 fight skids.
Just 2.
That's
I'm not.
two.
It's
I'm not
enough.
counting them yet.
I need at least 4.
I have Choi, but
He's
I
4 and 5 in the UFC.
believe I was talking about
It's not good.
Superboy Choi. Yeah, he won his last one. So
No, definitely not.
and Junyoung Park, he lost his last one.
Say sell.
That motherfucker, the Iron Turtle, like getting cut.
No.
I'm saying sell.
I'm selling the fuck out of
yeah,
that.
I'm selling
So-
that. That's too many.
I counted 2
Now-
with Superboy maybe being 3.
Here's the thing. You know what's coming up, right?
Cut season.
Contender Series.
Yeah.
So
they're gonna
make room for the
push
new
out
They
contract.
always,
turds
they always
and
cut
bring in
people
some
before
Man,
that.
Polished turds.
I still feel like if it's more than 4, that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty cutthroat.
Yeah.
But also, they do this once or twice a year to where all of a sudden, and we forget about most of the guys that cut with obvious reasons, 'cause, you know.
Start
And
purging
usually,
people
yeah,
out.
they do a quick little silent purge, and they'll take out 3 or 4 people at the same fucking time.
I'm still selling.
I'm going
I'm selling.
by, but I'm not super confident in it.
There's no way they're cutting the fucking turtle, dude.
Chad?
I mean, breaking it down, at first I was like, let's buy. Because I can see it, like obvious ones like the Cody Gibson, Kelleher one, and stuff like that. I don't know. I think I'm going to still stick with buy, though. I think just because of they're gonna have to move some of these guys out.
Yeah.
Some of these guys, new names got to come in. Whether or not they're necessarily that good, they got to get some new.
None of them are like egregiously bad though. Like
Right.
Superboy's probably the worst one on the whole list.
But I also agree with.
I mean, I don't know about that. I think
3 fights
Gibson's
in a-
pretty bad.
3 fights in a row.
Pudilova's
Yeah,
bad.
Pudilova.
Superboy's 3 in a row, a draw right now.
yeah, I mean, they could cut fucking Weidman right now. My
2.
opinion.
Should be
That
on
would
a
make 3.
Yeah.
This is another reason why I'm saying sell is because you're saying 4 out of those 12 fighters, right?
Right.
But that's just on this card. If they're going to go through, say, a cutting little purge right there, I'm sure that a few of these other people that they cut are not going to be part of this
Yeah.
card.
Right.
So you're going
Big roster here.
sell, buy.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
going sell for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
All right, last thing. I don't know if you guys can read this, but this is like a nickname ass card right now. Iron Turtle, Mean Machine, Sting, The Hurt, Korean Superboy, Senor Perfecto, Korean Tiger, Boom, Renegade, The Witch, Tajik Tank, Samurai Ghost, Dread, and The Train.
Yeah.
What's the best
Why
nickname
in the
on this card?
fuck is Trey Ogden the Samurai Ghost?
I don't know, but I like it. That's a cool nickname.
I like Kurt the Hurt just because the rhyming
sounds
part's
good.
cool.
Yeah.
I like Mean Machine. The Iron Turtle might be my number 1. And the Korean Tiger's kind of dope
And
too.
the Iron Turtle, like that applies
I like.
to him.
Cody
Yeah.
the Renegade Gibson's pretty cool.
That's what I was about to say. I like the Renegade, and I like Iron Turtle, and I like.
Thomas the Train though.
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that because it is Thomas.
So Luana Carolina, I can't stand her, and Dread doesn't work with her name, but I do like the nickname Dread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is a cool nickname.
I'm going. I like the Train.
I like Senor
Renegade.
Perfecto
Senor
because it's,
Perfecto is
it's
good.
funny, you know. It's like it's
Yeah, but he's not Mexican or anything like that. He's a fucking whitey.
That's probably the point, you know.
I get it, but I don't like that. Kurt the Hurt's good. Iron Turtle.
yeah.
Thomas the Train. And what I say, the Renegade.
Yeah.
Fuck, those are tough.
Honestly, those 4 are what I'm picking to be my favorites.
Iron Turtle.
That's the best one.
That's for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably because it's also the most unique. Nobody else has ever.
And
a
it
fucking
fits
turtle.
him. You can tell there was meaning behind it. The way
I
he
like
is,
Thomas the
But
Train.
it's all I like Thomas.
I like Thomas the Train.
but if you just take out the Thomas part, the train is kind of whack.
But that's why he did it, is because
Right,
his
right,
name
right.
is fucking Thomas,
And it's
which
cool.
makes it great.
And it's very
I'm going
cool.
Thomas the Train.
So for me, I'm going. I got 2.
Iron
Mean
Turtle's a close
Machine,
second.
just because I feel like
no,
it works with his name.
I think that's the
Steve
lamest
Mean
one.
Machine Garcia. That's his
It kind
sounds
of
cool.
flows, yeah.
I think it's one of the lamest ones on here.
And the other one doesn't work with the name, but Samurai Ghost is sick. I like that
I almost
name.
said that one's cool. But,
Trey
you know,
Ogden,
it's-
Samurai Ghost.
I do like Kurt the Hurt as well. That's pretty cool.
It works.
I like the turtle and the train.
I mean, solid ass nicknames all around though.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
So this is a
Except
nickname.
for, I don't know
card.
about Boom.
Brian Boom.
Kind of.
That's
Brian
cool.
Boom,
Oh,
Kelly.
all right,
Works.
all right.
I just like how there's no like catchiness at all to do Ho Choi. It's just the Korean super. Like,
It's very
there's just-
it's very on the nose.
yeah.
All right. Anything else on this card?
No.
That's all I got
Clutch
for.
fights. Leave me
I
this
like
alone.
shit.
that.
All right. Hey, at HOR Podcast, Instagram, at Hungover and Right, TikTok. Leave us a comment on anything that you feel you want to say something about, which is probably a lot.
Just fucking do
Let us know.
something. Do something.
Yeah, anything.
Christ.
Just make sure it's something.
Our socials are on the screen right now. Follow those. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Later.